Hi everybody. Today I'm going to make some roasted red peppers. I bought some really beautiful red peppers this morning at Berkeley Bowl. I'm just going to pop them in the broiler, roast them, season them with a little olive oil, some garlic, and keep them in the refrigerator for sandwiches or whatever. It's really easy to make, so let me show you how we do it. All right, so I got four red peppers this morning at Berkeley Bowl. I washed them, dried them, and cored them. And then I'm going to pop them in the broiler, let them blister and turn black. And then I'll stick them in a brown paper bag to loosen the skins before I peel them. Okay, the peppers are in the oven. Just make sure you dry them as much as you can. You want to get all the moisture off of them. And then keep an eye on them. Might take, I don't know, 5 minutes or more before they really start to get to the doneness that you want. It's okay if they turn black because you're going to peel that black skin off. Just want the peppers to get softened and all that delicious flavor to come out. Keep an eye on them. So I'm going to keep my oven slightly open and check them from time to time. It's been about 5 minutes. The peppers are starting to brown. So the ones in the back I can see are doing a little bit better. So I'm just going to flip this tray around and pop them back in. It's probably going to be maybe another 3 or 4 minutes. You can see this one in the front here is starting to collapse. So that's kind of where we want them. But like I said, if they start to get really black, it's not a problem. My peppers are nicely charred. And they've softened up quite a bit. Still a little bit firm, but you don't want to let them go too long that they start to dry up on you. So now I'm just going to put them into a brown paper bag. If you don't have a brown paper bag, if you have a plastic container with a lid, that will work as well. You just want to put them into something where you can trap the steam. Let me just move this out of the way here. All right, so where you can trap the steam and let them soften up. Oh, my bag has a hole. I'm going to get a second bag and put them in a second bag just to make sure I don't have all this steam escaping. So you want to let them soften up. The skins are going to start to peel away from the peppers, and then you'll be able to remove that black charred part. Let's check on our peppers and see how they're doing. I had to double my bag because the first brown bag started to tear and I didn't want all of that steam to escape. So I can see they're still steaming, still a little bit warm, but it's possible to handle them. So if they're still too hot, just let them rest a little bit more. You could also do this under the water, under the faucet. Just run cold water on them as you peel them. So you see that the skin is pretty much just coming off. Might need to use a knife for some parts of it. And if you don't get it all off, that's also okay in my book. Some people might really need to get all the skin off of it, but I'm okay with a little skin on my roasted peppers. All right, so that's pretty good. And then all I'm going to do is slice them. Dress them with some olive oil, some salt, garlic, and keep them in the fridge or whatever. Great, just on a piece of bread. I love provolone cheese, if you haven't noticed, so I would make just a little sandwich with some provolone and some roasted red peppers. You can make a little appetizer if you have people coming over. Just put some on bread with some garlic, olive oil, maybe a little basil. So roasted red peppers, so much better than the things that you buy in the jar. I really don't like the flavor of the ones in the jar, and they have other additives or preservatives. So this is just a plain old pepper. It's going to be dressed with oil and whatever spices you want. I just like garlic and olive oil, salt. That's it. Try it. Let me know what you think. The peppers are sliced. They came out beautifully. I'm just gonna drizzle a little bit of olive oil on them. Cut up some garlic. This is the old Nona way of cutting garlic. My mom almost never cut anything on a cutting board. She always used her little Nona knife and her hands. So she must have had steel skin. She never cut herself once. All right, so we got garlic and then some salt. And I'm going to cut a little piece of bread and have a taste. These are also good with eggs. You can make an egg sandwich with roasted red peppers. Okay. So there's a little mini sandwich. Delicious. So much flavor. The roasting really brings out the sweetness of the peppers. So many things you can do with this. And it's just going to get better as they sit and start to absorb some of that garlic. It's just a really nice, simple summertime treat. New Jersey, like I said before, we only had produce really in the summer, so we took advantage of everything. There were peppers galore, so we had roasted peppers, stuffed peppers, pepper salad, whatever you could do with a pepper, we did it. I know my mom and dad used to make this and freeze it to try to keep it throughout the year, but I never really liked the frozen and defrosted. So this is fresh, and you can do it year round now. All right, enjoy. Let me know what you think.